The article critiques the unsatisfying character arcs of three individuals in young Sheldon: Audrey McAllister, Pastor Jeff Difford, and Paige Swanson. Despite the show's success and Chuck Lorre's reputation as a talented showrunner, fans feel these characters were given poor or abrupt endings. Audrey, introduced in Season 6, showed promise but lacked development and closure. Pastor Jeff's storyline ended with an awkward moment involving Missy and Sheldon, leaving fans disappointed. Paige, a compelling rival to Sheldon, was notably absent from the finale. The article calls for Lorre to address these unresolved arcs and provide these characters with the conclusions they deserve. Young Sheldon, Chuck Lorre needs to answer why he gave these three characters such horrible endings. More than 7 years ago, following the smash hit raging success of The Big Bang Theory, mastermind Chuck Lorre returned with the equally successful spin-off Young Sheldon in 2017, and things couldn't have been better. Not only did this new saga have the ultimate cast that every fan could ever ask for, but even its storyline was so perfect that there was hardly any room for criticism. But throughout it all, some discrepancies still seem to have crept up. This stands especially true when considering how Lorre figured out how he wanted the fan-favorite characters of the spin-off to have their conclusive arcs. And while the genius managed to get it right for quite a few of them, he still seems to have given three particular characters some really horrible endings. Chuck Lorre needs to redeem these three young Sheldon characters with better ends. Over the course of 7 years and 7 seasons spread across 141 episodes, young Sheldon never once ceased to make fans laugh at a good joke or shed tears at moments a bit too emotional not to cry about. If anything, it wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that co-creator and co-showrunner Chuck Lorre actually did a commendable job with the entertainment factor of this series. And yet, as perfect as all of it is, it's not all perfect. For one, while quite a few characters actually earned some of the most satisfying arcs drawn by Lorre, some others, in the meanwhile, failed to garner that satisfactory limelight with their respective storylines. This majorly includes three characters: Audrey McAllister, Paige Swanson, and lastly, Jeff Difford aka Pastor Jeff. 1. Audrey McAllister, Rachel Bay Jones. First off, Audrey McAllister. Played by Rachel Bay Jones, McAllister is the domineering mother of Amanda McAllister. Though she may seem sweet, Audrey is actually a force to be reckoned with, both in her daughter's life and marriage. While her first appearance was in Season 6 of the series, it didn't stay for long as she was out and about before even the finale of Season 7. That said, many fans can't help but express how she didn't really even have a good start, especially per this discussion on Reddit. While she was initially unhappy with her daughter's life choices and her pregnancy, by the end of her time, when she found out about George Cooper Sr.'s death, she even went as far as making food and giving it to Mary and attending his memorial service. Next, there's the iconic Pastor Jeffrey Jeff Difford aka Pastor Jeff. Brought immaculately to life by actor Matt Hobby, he started as okay in the series as he ostensibly forcibly engaged in lengthy debates with young Sheldon Cooper about the credibility of Christianity. However, his ending wasn't all that lovely as, in the episode Memoir, he got yelled at by Missy before the baptism because he had unknowingly reminded her of her father's death while Sheldon continued to be baptized. Last but barely the least, and one of the most disappointing of them all, McKenna Grace's Paige Swanson. Easily enough, her beginning was a great one as she was introduced as another 10-year-old genius student in Dr. John Sturgis's class in Season 2. But despite having a rival-friends relationship with Sheldon throughout the show, she didn't even get mentioned in the finale. All of this said, all of these characters' arcs, which fans agree ended on a not-so-good note irrespective of how they may have started, need to be done justice to by Lorre. To say the least, the showrunner needs to answer why he gave such a horrible ending to these characters and deserves to redeem the respective three with better ends.